I guess.
So, do we all want to go look for this bandit group?
I mean,
Unless you want to tangle with the guard forces of the city that work for the lord of the region.
I feel like it's better for us to remember that and later backstab them. But first, we have to get work and yes.
The way
Don't
I
worry, human. If I see them, I'll kill them.
The way I see it, Cecilia says, we have no lead on the bandits that have inconvenienced the blacksmith. However, the Bloodsworn might have gone to Fellwood, which is where we have to deliver our goods anyway. So we might be able to kill two birds with one stone there.
Yes. I would say we go to Fellwood, finish the job we have to finish, come back and deal with the blacksmith's problem.
We do have a cart. The bandits might attack us. Do our work for us.
True.
Though the
I like
cart
your
is
thinking.
very slim right now. It only has 3 barrels and a sack of something.
I think it's 2 barrels.
You never know. It might be enough.
I think it's 3.
So where are you guys heading?
Fellwood, right?
Where is the bandit
The
attack coming
foothills,
from?
so like 2 squares down, basically.
What's that? Okay.
I say,
calculate
if we go to Fellwood, at least you'll get paid. We get paid when we deliver goods.
Yeah,
there.
we get money.
So that'll help us in our further pursuits. So
Yeah, that's 3 days, 6 days to go and come back, if we aren't delayed by anything in Fellwood, and then 2 4 days. Okay.
We would want to walk that way anyways.
Yes.
Wouldn't we? Like, we don't want to walk through the forest.
The only way to Fellwood is through.
Yeah,
but
the
if
road
we-
to Fellwood goes directly into the forest.
So
I'd like
you
to
can't
be as
walk
prepared
like...
as possible before going into the forest.
You could do that, but you're going to be rolling twice per square because you're moving on like unprepared roads with a cart.
Yeah, never mind.
It's going to take you twice as long.
I think we deal with the bandits first.
I mean, if the bandits, like, why would they be there if no one would travel there? Like, they would attack the road anyways.
Yes, that's what I say. Go back the road to Storm's End, which will take us 2-3 days in the wrong direction. Come back to Bronzegate, train, and go to Fellwood. Entering the forest will be a dangerous place. And I would like to be as prepared as
Going
possible.
anywhere is dangerous, human.
Say again, child.
No. Both are valid, so we might just want to vote to see where we lead.
when you say you want to be prepared, do you mean you want to train? Because we're in Bronzegate right now.
Yes, and we cannot train unless we have helped this man.
No, you can train. You'll just have to pay. What Lady something said is that if we help the blacksmith, she'll consider it a favor. And favors are cashed in for something that you need, such as training.
She's willing to train you. She's willing to train you so long as you agree to help him. You don't actually have to get his loot back before she'll train you.
She'll train us before we leave. Excellent. Well, we will agree to get his loot back and train, leave to Fellwood, return for the bandits.
Well, if we are training, then first, it would come with the expectation that we're going for the bandits first instead of Felwood.
I mean, the people who robbed you might even be in Haystack Hall rather than Felwood. I just thought that's two things in a place that we have to go anyway. So that just seemed to make the most sense to me. But that's just me.
Well, the guys that robbed us are in transit right now, so they left. They're here at most.
Yeah, they're not bogged down by a cart like we are, I assume. They're probably just on horseback, so they're traveling faster than we are, no matter where we go or what we do.
Well, I say we deal with the blacksmith's bandits because the cart does have something in it.
Okay. Either way, I think we should train before leaving.
I mean, if you want to maybe help us with the goal, that we can train too, and then we can pay you back later.
Depending on how much the training is worth, I will be able to help.
So we go back to Lady What's Her Name and tell her that we've agreed to help the blacksmith.
So she can train all of you except for
me.
Tinin.
And Barry. Oh, I mean, he also know a lady.
Tinin, you're pretty sure that the only people that'll be able to train you in town are actually the Bloodsworn.
I'm okay with dealing with them, but I feel like I'm gonna need some goal and people to come with me, talking to them, with them about this. So maybe except for this, you guys come with me to meet.
I'm not dealing with them, my friend.
I know, that's why you're not coming. I presume that you don't want to come, but the others, it might be something fun. Although,
yes, let's deal with the people that stole 2 of our party members.
as long as they help me, then later on I can kill them or kill the 2 that are in their group. I don't really care. Right now I need to be better at these thieving than them. So, and that is my only choice really. So can you give me like what, 10 gold? I can pay whoever later and I can talk to them and deal with it.
Yes, I shall pay you. I'll give you 10 gold. I will be expecting it back.
Of course.
Okay, Tinin, so you eventually basically like catch one of the Bloodsworn like by themselves off drinking in the Bronze Tankard one day, and you like basically approach him and use some thieves' cant to basically just, in very harmless passing conversation, basically ask him if, he'd be able to provide, training in the roguish arts, and make a persuasion check to see if you're able to sort of make ground with this gentleman. And so, yeah, your offer of 10 gold is definitely enough to get his attention. He can tell that you're sort of a similar, interest as himself as far as, your life skills go. And so he agrees to help train you. And you spend the next couple of days, as well as the party does, training. And part of your training actually involves pickpocketing the locals, and you split the coin with your trainer. So give me like 4 sleight of hand checks. So
wait,
you're
I rolled 2-1.
Yeah. So on your very first day of training, you actually like the very first person you go to pickpocket, you get caught. And you actually get thrown into like a local sort of like holding cell jail sort of area that they have set up. And he actually uses that time to basically like school you on lockpicking and those sorts of things, right? And so you end up sort of quote unquote breaking yourself out with this guy like pulling the jailer duty for the time when you're there, and then you go back to picking pockets.
Also, I want to point out my background is pirate, so I can get away with small crimes. That is the feature that it gives me.
So roll me a D100. Yeah, so you managed to take home 3 silver and 3 copper pieces from all of your
Okay.
pickpocketing.
I pickpocket so hard I closed the tab or whatever.
So yeah, the couple of days go by for everyone, and you're all now level 2.
Even me?
Yeah, she talks to the druid
Ah,
Did
cool.
for
we have
you.
to pay for the training?
Nope.
I'll pay her gold either way.
You don't have to roll.
So that?
What?
HP.
Yeah, you don't have to roll HP.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
What do we do
okay.
then?
You can take it's the average rounded up. So like if you have a D8, you can just take a 5
Yeah.
as your roll.
It says in the class features like for warriors it's 6.
I seem to have misplaced my book, so I don't know what a cleric does.
So it's like 5 plus con mod.
Yeah, if you're a D8, if you're a D10, then it's 6. If you're a D12, then it's 7.
How do we know if we're a D8 or a D10 or D12?
It says right at the beginning of your class description.
Yeah, I'm the only D10 in the group. Everyone else is a D8.
Yeah.
So 8 plus what, sorry?
Plus your con mod.
Which is 2 for you.
Oh, so I get 10 more health.
No. You
What?
you get 7 more health.
Okay.
Wait, didn't you say 5 plus... Oh,
5 plus is con mod, so 5 plus 2 is 7.
Oh,
me
7
check.
plus a 10 plus...
So I'm now at 40 hit points.
Me too.
Cool.
Fuck. I'm the lowest, probably. I don't know. 32.
So I can now wild shape,
you
right?
have...
30.
Yep, you get all the features of second level.
Nice.
So you spent 2 days training. You guys are going to go back the road towards Storm's End now? Is that right?
I mean, we have a deal.
Yes. That is a yes.
And the more time we wait, we don't do it, the more time those guys have to, I don't know, resell, distribute the blacksmith stuff. So again, it's my suggestion.
Well, you guys decide as a group where you want to go, and then we'll roll some random encounters to see if you make it.
Bandits?
Bandits.
Yeah.
Bandits it is.
All right, so roll 2d20, somebody.
Let me do it.
Don't kill us.
Boom!
Yep. You guys make your way following the road with your cart, now backtracking towards Storm's End, and you don't come across really anything hostile. You do pass some travelers on the road.
Actually, didn't we want an encounter?
Yeah.
We want an encounter at a specific location.
Yeah.
We don't want
And-
random
Back to
encounters.
Storm's End, we were going to the foothills, right?
Well, you guys get to the
Yeah.
point where you were ambushed last time, and you sort of instinctively just sort of, you stop there because this is the last time you encountered what might have been those bandits. But you don't get ambushed this time. It's just, a normal road. You can see a few remains still relating to the horses, but the only reason you know that they're horse remains is because you saw them before they were, torn apart and carried off. There's, maybe like just little bone scraps still there. The body of the man has been also torn to pieces, and maybe there's a piece of his jawbone or something still left on the ground, but there's pretty much no evidence of what once was a gruesome scene. Just little bits still left after days of animals and people passing through.
Well, I do remember the ranger saying that there are trails leading to the foothills, right?
You mean back in Storm's End?
Yeah, the ranger said something about trails leading to the foothills that don't seem human.
Yep, he had tracked them.
Yeah, so I would ask our tracker, the beast speaker, to see if he can find something.
All right, so it's survival roll.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so the tracks are old, but with the weather here and the soft ground, you're able to discern a set of tracks that leads northwest into the, Dornish Marches foothills. And the party starts making its way into the mountains. So roll me another random encounter die.
Nice work.
Yeah, and you don't randomly bump into any more bears or anything. And after, several hours of travel, in the next morning, right? So you guys spend a day making your way, and then you set up camp, and then the next morning you spend another couple hours making your way up into the mountains. You eventually come to a scene that is basically almost like a dead end. You've come to a a massive sheer vertical section, but at the base of that section there's a cave opening, and the ground is you're basically following along a 10-foot wide sort of winding trail of sandy, silty ground that leads into that cave mouth opening, with rocks and hard packed dirt on either side of that silty stripe that makes its way into the cave. There are trees and briar patches and sort of like, vegetation, like sparsely populating the area. And there's definitely a lot of like fresh water occasionally, like, forming small ponds and pools in the area. And I'm going to move you to the map now. So there's almost like a line, like right here. I don't know if you can see it.
Well, it's blurred out after that.
Oh, where everything's mirrored.
I'll zoom all the way out if it's blurry, and then zoom back in, and it'll be good resolution. Yeah, right where it's mirrored. When you get to this point, or when you cross that point, all the measurements are accurate. From this point over here, you can basically be as far off the map as you want, right? So once you move your token past this point, you're actually like, to scale, that's where you are.
Okay.
So you'll be 150 feet from the mouth of the cave.
Sneaking might be a good idea.
Are we bringing the cart through here, guys?
Yes.
So much for sneaking.
We should
Okay,
leave it somewhere.
how close do you bring the cart?
Maybe
200
we
feet.
could chop down some of these trees and cover the cart so it would be less noticeable when we leave the cart.
It's going to be noticeable as soon as the tree falls, human?
Not the entire tree, just some limbs.
Not to mention the horse.
Yes, the horses, yes.
Cover them in trees.
Are there any tall brushes around? Anything that could half-assedly cover the cart?
Yeah, as you can see on the map, there's quite a bit of vegetation around. So you can spend, you guys can spend like maybe an hour chopping down tons of like branches and stacking them to make like a camouflage for the cart. Roll stealth to see how good you do it.
I'll assist Tinan.
Okay.
Tinan has advantage.
So you get the cart like almost completely covered in vegetation. You're pretty confident unless somebody knows where to look, they're gonna have a hard time finding it.
Beast Speaker. Maybe it would benefit us to warn the horses that for them to be quiet.
All right. Yeah, I can't speak with animals, and I tell them to be
Ritually.
quiet.
Make a persuasion check. Yeah, the horse agrees to be quiet as it normally is. It almost seems offended that you would insinuate
I'm
that it's
sorry.
not quiet.
It's just that we need to be really, really quiet now. And I also take out the owl and I set him in the cart in like a sack or something,
Well,
wrap
okay.
it up. And I tell him to be quiet as well, and I'll be back soon.
Yeah, he tells you just blow your horn if you need him.
I will.
Yeah, so you guys all see Barrack make horse and owl noises, and then come back to you.
That's always amusing to watch.
I guess it's time for us to go ahead and stealth.
Yes, though everyone else do keep close distance. Wouldn't want the repeat of last time. And we go.
Well, we're just bumbling through the fucking.
What armor
What
does
the
he have?
fuck?
We are twins, Harry.
We are so twin. Holy shit, fire.
Just like last time.
Should I just blow my horn? Come on.
Oh, my dear fucking lord.
So you're being like, pretty quiet as you guys.
Very
You're both really small, so you're able to like slink down close to the ground, and you very
not that small.
slowly make your way.
Actually, not that small.
How tall are you
164
in normal?
in meters.
I don't know what that is. What is it in feet and inches?
5 something?
5'5"-ish?
5'5" ish.
That's pretty small.
164 is 5'3".
Yeah,
Really?
that's
Oh, well, 5'3", 5'4", round up.
Again, the imperial system is messed up.
Yeah, let's see.
No perception check to see if there's anyone watching us. Fumbling through the fucking woods. Now you roll a 20.
It's when we stealth together, Harry.
Clang, clang, clang. Fucking Bill.
And I think you
I'm
have
wearing scale
disadvantage.
mail.
You have to roll.
You have disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's the 5.
Do I see anyone or notice anyone, Aaron?
So you see like there's two like thick sections of like briar patch, basically, like one on either side of the like silty sandy trail you've been following, and you can't see through those briar patches. Other than that, everything is as it appears on the map.
By
As
the
I
briar patches, you mean these things, right?
Yes.
Okay.
now as I move, I will roll. I want to roll for traps instead, since I already roll for people.
Okay. Yeah, as you move up, you're like looking for, possible traps, and you're sort of like you've attuned, your hearing to listen for the sorts of things that would like, indicate a trap going off, because you're also like afraid that a trap might go off, and all of a sudden you hear a as two crossbow bolts come shooting at you through the briar patch, but it's not a trap. You've just been ambushed. Roll an
I shall take initiative.
Harry, next time I swear to God, we have to roll higher than a.
Yep.
Uh,
So these guys seem to be making use of almost like arrow slits, basically like through the briar, like they're lining their shots like right up with it, but it's providing them with 3/4 cover. All right, so they both take one each at Phoebus and Tinnen.
Okay.
They are not human. Are they the same as the one that, what was it? No?
Yes, you do recognize them as being gnolls.
Okay.
So both of their shots miss wildly. Which brings us back to Beric.
All right. I think it's time to test out Wild Shape.
What are you turning into?
I'm turning into a brown bear. It truly was a bear. But no maiden fair.
Aaron does like his shape thing, like turn to animal thing, also include a constitution score to the hit point too. Because I don't think it counts usually because you household that. Because normally a brown bear would only have 34 hit point
That's a lot.
and 16 con. So I wonder if you also do add it up, like you do.
No,
Okay.
He just has one con pool basically.
Okay.
It's shared amongst everything.
Yeah. All right, that's a bonus action, right? So
It's an action.
no,
Unless you're
I'm
Circle of the Moon.
Yeah, I am Circle of the Moon.
Oh, it's at level 2 that you get your...
Yeah.
Oh, then never mind.
So 40, speed 40, so I could just get to them.
You
You're a big
can't
motherfucker.
well, you can try to charge through the briar patch, but it's like, have you ever seen a briar patch before?
I'm blanking on it, so I guess not. Or maybe I've seen it just not knowing what it is in
Thorns.
English.
Yeah, it's like very thick, like very dense foliage
okay.
made up of thorns mostly.
I will pick up some of that later.
So, I mean, being a large, in fact, I think you're this size now. Being a large brown bear, you can attempt to smash through the thorns, but it's going to require an athletics check, and you might take a little bit of damage, as it looks like nasty thorns.
So there's like an opening here, or is that just like a tree?
Opening here.
All right, I will run there then. Can I still hit them? Or will I still get caught in the thorns?
Yeah, so there's like a tree blocking right there. The opening is over here. Oh, I'm sorry, I was on the wrong layer, maybe? It's over here.
Oh. Fuck it. I'll fucking smash these fucking thorns.
You're a tank, dude.
And you're in your bear form, so go do your shit.
Yep. Make an athletics check.
What would that be?
D20 plus 4.
Yeah.
Is athletics
And with
checks?
advantage because you're a giant bear.
Oh, it's strength. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you plow right through it. You don't take any damage.
And can I attack?
Yep.
All right, sweet. Dual attacks. So I bite the one down south, which is...
Bite him in the
plus
dick.
5.
Fuck.
Yeah. So what do I roll? Like the D20 plus
D20
5?
plus 5. Yep.
Ooh.
I hit him.
Nice. Roll
Yeah.
double damage dice. So
2d8 plus 4.
$16.
yes, you sort of like bite down on him and like lift him up into the air and shake him a little bit, and then spit him out.
Is he still alive?
He is, but he looks, a lot worse for wear. He's sort of bleeding from where you bit him.
All right, now I claw him.
Good enough. He's only wearing hides, so your
Oh.
claws tear right through his hide armor.
$12.
Roll a d20 to see where you hit him.
7.
Yes, you literally tear his right arm off with your claw. He's still barely conscious,
Fuck me, he's hard.
but he's bleeding all over the place, and he dropped his bow.
I roar and look at the other guy. I think I'm done.
You done enough damage. Yes.
Bears rule.
Yeah, so the guy whose arm you tore off, he takes a slash at you with a scimitar that he draws before passing out from blood loss.
All right.
And he rolled with disadvantage, but he rolled 2 19s, so he does
Fuck.
actually manage to hit you.
Yeah.
So you take 6 points of slashing damage.
So where do I account for these? Like the damage on like
You
In
put
your
in your-
bare
in the-
HP.
You could put it in the red one and just count up, and when you get to your bare HP total, then you'll
Yeah.
shave change back
All
into
right. So how much was it again? 7?
6.
6?
And then the other guy also draws his scimitar and attacks you. And he crits.
Fuck.
You take another 9 points of slashing damage. Cecilia, it's your turn.
Okay, Cecilia is just going to run.
Are you wearing any armor?
Nope, just robes.
Then you have 40 feet of movement.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
Being
At
a
level-
monk for you.
yeah. At level 2, you get key points, and your movement is increased.
Sorry, I don't have my rule book with me, so I didn't look at my thingies. Okay, Cecilia's there.
Is it your turn?
That's the end of my turn,
Because you can move twice if you want, if you're not taking an action.
yeah. Oh, alright then.
You
Yeah,
can use
then-
it's called a dash. You use your action to dash.
Okay. And that's the opening where I go
You
behind
have-
the 10 meters.
You have another 10, so yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
As you run up behind this guy, surrounding him with the giant bear. Manon?
I want to see how far I can go. So one of them's dead, right? Or
One of them passed out from blood loss.
okay.
Yeah,
so
one
the
of them
other
got
one-
like bit in the neck and then his arm torn off. He managed to like slash the bear once and then like fell to the ground prone.
Okay, I'm going to set the other one on fire with Sacred Flame.
You now have 3 spell slots.
I think I had 4 before.
No, you had 2.
Okay.
So you burn the dogman with your sacred radiant burst of fire.
Do I smell burning hair?
Yeah, it doesn't smell very pleasant out here right now.
So what I want to do is move here, shoot, and then presumably go here to hide. Yeah, and then shoot with advantage.
No, because he can see you.
Because they are in melee and he doesn't have a shield.
That's only for melee.
Yeah, you're not
Oh,
in
okay.
melee with him.
Okay, that is.
Oh, do you mind if I also have moved 30 feet, like here? Pretty much, yeah.
And he does have a shield.
Oh, okay. Then after that, I move here and then bonus action hide.
I just didn't want to change the token out when he changed weapons.
Aaron, I also wanted to move. Is it alright? I go here.
Oh yeah, that's fine. You can move. So that actually misses. He manages to catch your arrow on his shield.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Phoebus?
Does he still have cover from the briar patch?
He now has half cover from the bear.
That's better. First, I'll get some cover from the briar patch up north. Where could I get some? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. And then, yeah, I'll shoot him.
Yep, roll to hit.
No.
Yeah, that misses. Barrack.
Yeah, time to bite and claw again. No, I don't, I guess.
Yeah, your bite,
You bite.
he basically retracts out of the way.
Doesn't he have
Alright.
advantage because
He's
Cecilia is
flanking.
behind the guy?
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh.
You're flanking him.
But then he has a shield, you said. So.
It's flanking
Right.
behind.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
she's
yeah.
behind.
So you do manage to bite him as he's distracted by Cecilia.
All right. Hang on. Hate damage.
Yeah, you take a chunk out of him with your teeth. The taste of dog flesh and burned dog hair fills your mouth,
17 for claws.
and you slash him.
Uh, Eight.
Yeah, he's bleeding all over the place, but keeps his footing.
Right.
Surrounded, he decides to fight it out. AC 20 against the bear.
Hmm.
4
have
more
11.
points of damage.
Okay.
As he finds it rather easy to land blows on you, but you're a bear, so it doesn't really drop you. Cecilia?
Okay. Cecilia will stab him with her spear.
Go for it.
So I'm having trouble navigating my sheet.
And you get advantage.
Oh.
Just to see if you crit. Yep, so as he goes to slash the friendly bear, you notice there's like an opening as his back is exposed to you, and you slide your spear right through his hide armor, and you see it poke out the front of him, Barrack. As you pull and retract your spear from his body, he just slumps down to the ground dead. And by now, the other one is bled out.
Okay, he's also dead.
Yeah, he's bled out.
Okay.
There's no 5s. Stab him.
Until the 5
Stab him harder.
I smell him to make sure he's really dead.
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
Is the battling over right now?
No one else seems to be attacking you guys. I'm going to move you to another map. So that's why I'm collecting you up.
Cecilia says to the bear, and I thought you only talked to bears.
Whatever the bear noise is.
Yeah, you can understand her,
awesome.
but you're not able to speak back.
Yeah.
I've got a rumbly in my tumbly.
So you guys should be able to see into the cave to like there.
Mm-hmm.
I have dark vision, by the way, just in case.
60-foot dark vision, right?
Yep. And then beyond that, it's dim.
Yeah, that's what you can see.
Yep. Let the bear go ahead.
I have a shield. I should go behind him.
Two.
So, Mr. Bear, you immediately notice that both to your right and your left, the cave here. So the caves in this place are basically like covered in stalagmites and stalactites.
Yeah.
And a number of them right in front of you have been definitely sharpened to a point. And there's basically like spikes all over the walls there. And you can get by them, no problem, but you're going to have to squeeze by them because of your massive size, and you're definitely going to get stabbed.
Fuck.
I have a hammer. We can smash them down.
I mean, you have your weapons.
And I point with my I don't know, snot towards
What is it, boy?
Muzzle.
Snout.
Sally fell down the well.
Yeah.
Start smashing.
Yeah, can I try and smash some of these stalactites so we can get through easily, or
Yeah, sure. You'll have to sort of reshuffle.
let
Go
us
by
let
the
us let
giant
the
bear.
get out?
I'm on his back and jump over him.
Does he occupy the whole tunnel?
No, you can squeeze by him, but you can't if you're gonna smash the spikes, you're gonna need the bear to move back.
I sit down on my ass, like folding my arms. As a bear.
Okay.
Yep. So,
Start swinging.
yeah. So you take out your hammer and you start smashing into the rocks, and the sound of hammer on stone sort of echoes throughout the cavern. You immediately hear some very loud barking and yelping coming from the room down here to the south.
I let out a big roar.
Yep.
Scare them.
The bear roar, echoes through the caverns, along with the sound of hammering. And after, maybe, a couple of minutes, you manage to smash all the spikes on the one side of the wall.
Excellent. We can move through now.
Yes, though we need to move downwards. Well, to our right.
Okay, so I start smashing these ones. Or can you go round the side of it and then go down?
Yeah, what are these ones in the center? Are they too big to smash?
I'm just revealing something you guys can see. That room to the south.
Smash. I can't see anything yet. Oh, ooh. The fuck
some
are
dogs.
those?
Yeah, so just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead up to a small, dank chamber. The cave narrows to a steep fissure, and basically filled with it is the stench of animals. Savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains greet your ears, where basically a whole bunch of twisted-looking dogs are being kept.
They're chained up, right?
Yeah.
Would I know what they are? Just dogs.
These look, yeah, they're definitely some type of dog, with a very mangy coat that strikes, something of a resemblance to the gnolls that you've been seeing. Also, Beric, you can sit here or you can sit here, but you can't sit on those giant stalactites.
Oh, okay.
They run as columns up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Would anyone like to join me in crushing these foul dog skulls?
Well, you're free to go down there. We'll move on.
See you momentarily.
I roar a bit at him.
All right, hold on. As you move to there, this first dog tries to bite you. But you see the bite coming, and you easily, move out of the way.
Yeah, I shout down at him. Get back up here, human. You're not going to kill all of them on your own.
They're chained. I have a hammer.
Make an animal handling check. Yeah, this animal basically snaps and tries to bite you again. But it,
Well,
misses.
I feel if we leave them, it's only creating more trouble on our exit.
You have a point.
I start shooting them down from up here.
All right, roll initiative.
Everyone?
Anybody that wants to act?
God fucking damn it.
I'm just killing defenseless dogs. Like that.
I'm just doing it because the fucking human wants to mess around with them.
Well, when we're probably like being chased out of here and we're trying to squeeze past like razor sharp spikes and there's dogs running after us and stuff, you'll probably thank me.
All right, Tinan, it's your turn.
Bonus action to hide. And then gonna shoot in the move. I'm shooting this one.
Okay. Yep, your arrow pierces its head and it just falls limp, whimpering. Phoebus?
I'm shooting this one down, furthest away from the human.
Yep, that hits, and it yelps and falls motionless.
I'm gonna try and crush this one's skull.
Do we have advantage because they're chained up?
No, they're actually able to move pretty freely. They just can't get out of the room. The dog sees you coming and sort of like, backs away after its two, brothers were just killed. It's pretty suspicious.
So they're not quite so chained up dogs anymore.
Oh, they have chains on them, but the chains extend far enough to allow them to get to the very entrance of the room.
Oh, okay.
So 5 dogs try to bite you.
Nice. I have 17 armor plus.
And you can see that the main spike that their chains all connect to has now been pulled about halfway out of the ground.
Nice. Let's get these dead before anything happens.
What's your AC?
17?
So a couple of the dogs actually managed to bite down onto your armor, but none of them you feel a very strong grip onto one of your forearms and onto one of your legs, but none of their teeth are able to actually penetrate your armor, and you don't take any damage.
Nice.
Oh, wait, hold on. These things have a thing. They get advantage. It's pack tactics. So let me just double check to make sure that's correct. I lied. Actually, 2 of them do manage to pierce your armor and do a little bit of damage. You take 7 points of damage as 2 of their teeth manage to actually pierce and cut you a little bit. Cecilia.
Okay. Cecilia moves to the threshold of where their chains reach.
Yeah, so you
Just
can
the
tell
front
that
of
the
room.
chains let them get to this row here. It's as far as they can get.
Okay. And she starts by stabbing that one with her spear.
So when you step up to there, this dog right here snaps at you and tries to bite you. AC 20, I'm guessing, is a hit.
Yeah, I'm 13.
You take 1 point of damage as it's like just barely able to nip you. Yep, and you stab the dog-like creature deeply with your spear. It yelps and falls to the ground dead.
And I'll use my bonus martial arts to attack the one just to the right of it.
Yeah, you spin around to try to kick the one that had nipped you, but its focus being intently on you sees the blow coming and moves back.
It does say fisting,
Bonus action stealth and then shooting this guy. 13. I forgot to change. Do I still get an advantage? I don't know.
Yeah, you get advantage. That hits. Which one do you shoot? Yeah, you kill it with your bow. Phoebus?
I'll shoot this one.
Yeah, it's well dead.
Its head implodes.
You catch it through the eye, and it doesn't even have time to whimper. Manon?
I will be hitting the one next to me.
That's a hit. Damage?
I'm not sure why it's not showing my damage. What do I gotta do?
Just roll a d8 plus your strength mod.
Alright.
Yes, you just sort of backhand the thing with your hammer, and you hear a cracking noise as its neck breaks.
Nice.
The remaining dogs attempt to bite you.
Any of them not going after me?
The one is going for Cecilia, but two of them are going for you. One of them does actually manage to bite you. You take 1 point of damage. The one that goes for you, Cecilia, you're very easily able to just fade out of the way,
Mm-hmm.
and it's your turn.
Time for retribution. Or not.
It dodges your spear.
Kick
As
it.
a bonus action.
And then manages to dodge your strike as well. Actually, no, their AC is 11 exactly. So yeah, you managed to just perfectly catch it and your blow just, if the creature's not dead, it's certainly unconscious. Tinin?
Stealth, and then shoot again. This time, I'm gonna shoot at this one. Well, I mean, I have to move probably to
You
here.
definitely need to move, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits and kills the creature. And the last of the dogs falls over dead.
There's
And now
one
we
more.
look for.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's one more.
I killed it.
Now we look for puppies.